Hi there, this is Nacho from CHOCO-MANGO TV, and today we have another nice episode of a movie featuring Miss Judy and Santos and Piolo Pascual. This time we talk about the great movie Till There Was You, which was directed by Miss Joyce Bernal. This movie actually is also another great movie of Judy and Piolo action. Before watching this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because it would be really great, because I want to give you lots of videos like this with another great content with people like Piolo Pascual or Judy and Santos. That would be really nice. So, on to the movie. This movie, by the way, is also one of the best movies that they ever made, because the story is amazingly funny and also touching at the same time. Here we go, Till There Was You. The movie is starting in the past. Was it in the future? No, it is in the past. The movie is starting when Piolo, with his recently born child, is on a bus ride. I think she's still an infant, his child. Still a baby, basically. And there he sees this young woman there, mysterious. She's played, of course, by Judy and Santos. And on that bus ride, suddenly she leaves a picture of her. She's just going out and has forgotten about the picture of her that, of course, has Judy or Anne on it. And so basically, this child really loves that picture. And what happens in the next years to come, obviously, is the nai of that child. This movie is never telling us what happened to that nai, but that nai of that child is missing, obviously. And it happens now that the child thinks that on this picture that Judy Ann is basically her nai, but she's absent. And some stories are created like that her nai is a war hero in Guam or something like this. Wow, fascinating stories. I don't even know about Guam. Please let me know if you know what is the deal with Guam. Some fantastic stories. I thought myself when I saw these stories in the movies that they are creating, these letters, mostly these were letters that were written to the child. I forgot who wrote them. Maybe it was the nanny who wrote those letters to the child, so that the child always thinks that, oh, my nai is writing to me. But basically the child always thought that it is Judy Ann, the image of Judy Ann, that wrote these letters to her. So we cut now to the next episode, and in this wonderful movie, in the next episode basically is you see something about what is happening about Judy Ann's life there. Something like, she's obviously a woman that lives rather poorly, must do strange jobs like appearing in an oh, now it happens that a little coughing is there. She is appearing in some kind of commercials for Diahera. Very funny, this sequence. And lots of interesting jobs, like another job that she's doing is she plays some kind of clown on some kind of parties for children. And I think it is there at this event where an event for children, where suddenly the child of Piolo, which is actually played by Charlene San Pedro, she is on that event, and suddenly, excuse me, and suddenly when she is appearing there, and Judy has unmasked her. First she had some kind of rabbit hat on her, so she says, oh my goodness, it's my nai is here, which is actually totally shocking to Piolo, who is also there, and thinks Piolo thinks to himself, he's by the way a lawyer, excuse me. In that moment, Piolo has no other way for explaining than to hire Judy to play the role of Nanai after that event. And at first it is of course only the money that Judy is interested in, but then later she grows more and more close to the child and also acts more like a real Nanai to that child. But some troubles obviously on the horizon, because this trouble has nothing to do with Judy at first. It is actually that Albert, the character that Piolo Pascual is playing, he is a lawyer, by the way, who needs to win a very important court case. And it looks like it's not going well to him. And then he also has his Tata, played by Ronaldo Valdez, who's always constantly bad-mouthing him. You need to do this, you need to do that. So he's quite some hard time. So it happens that he's many times very aggressive, and it is Judy who actually is, when he sometimes is being very unjust, who is saying, hey, stop this. This is not right what you're doing. So she's actually really like a great Nanai, always pointing out the mistakes that he's doing, and in the end he is accepting his mistakes and is even apologizing. Yeah, and then we reach now to a point where actually it happens that is almost like other Judy and Santos Piolo Pascual movies, where those two are growing closer to each other. But somehow there's still some kind of friction between them. But I don't want to reveal too much because that would be telling, you know. That's why maybe you can track down this movie. Hopefully Star Cinema has uploaded this on YouTube, because you must find this movie and enjoy it, because like always my words cannot do justice to this movie. So they have some kind of rough times, but in the end everything is going smoothly. And one interesting thing near the end that I remember is Judy is doing some actual quotes in this movie. I personally don't know much about these quotes. Maybe if I would be a Pinoy person, I would understand these quotes more. But one of these fascinating quotes is something like Viveka Bachi, take it, take it. I think this is a fascinating quote. I don't know who Viveka Bachi is. I don't know what take it means, but basically I see it that take it must be something like, to me, at least I got the impression, it must be something like don't hold back. When there's a possibility, grab it. So basically, be positive, do what is offered to you, don't waste any chances. And that basically is a nice word of closure. We should always try to get what we really want and to make it a reality. To basically let your dreams come true. Like it was a dream for me to speak to you right now in this blog, but I'm drifting away. So it's the best that we see ourselves again in some other episode that I'm planning very soon. Till then, it would be great that you, if you could subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing, because I have lots of plans for more episodes. So see you till then. Bye bye.